Been a letterman for 2 years. She plans to go to LSU and major in pre-dental activity. She was a 4-year honor roll member, 3-year Renaissance member, as well as a member of the Spanish Club. Her favorite softball moment was going to her sophomore year and watching Dozier jump center field fence because he flooded the field. She wants to lead to her underclassmen. Time flies, so cherish every Neville softball TikTok for the past 2 years, and has decided to pass it down to Lady Mercer. Sarah Kate Erleby, number 18. Now number 22, Caitlin Worsham. Her parents were Ray Lynn and Junior Worsham. She attends Fishnet Church and has lettered here at Neville for 4 years. Still undecided on which direction in college she's going to take. But her awards include First Team All-State, First Team All-District. She was an Aaron's Ace and First Team All-Parish. She was a 4-year honor roll member as well. Her favorite softball moment was going to the state tournament in Sulphur her sophomore year. She would like to leave her underclassmen a message of coming together is beginning, staying together is progress, and working together is success. I love all of my teammates and wish you all great success, and always remember, Coach Dozier is always right. And now number 23, last but not least, Alice Rutledge. Parents are Mimi and Mike Rutledge. She attends St. Paul's Methodist Church as well, having lettered here for 4 years. She plans to go to Louisiana Tech with a major in biology. During her career, she's been First Team All-District her sophomore year, Second Team All-District her junior year. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Renaissance member, and a 4-year honor roll member. Her favorite softball moment was going to Sulphur as well. Even though it wasn't the outcome that we wanted, it was absolutely unforgettable. She would also like to leave her underclassmen with a note of inspiration. That's, don't forget that this is a game. Have fun and enjoy everything, even the long practices. I love all of you and could not have asked for a better group of girls. Ladies and gentlemen, Alice Rutledge, number 23. Our outstanding senior leadership, Elle Carter, Stella Braddock, Sarah Kate Elvey, Caitlin Worsham, and Alice Rutledge. Our seniors report right here.
I'll just squeeze in. Okay. Yeah. Y'all ready? Okay. I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for indulging our recognition of our fine senior members of our team. At this time, we're going to introduce, check that, we'll wait until after the umpire meeting.
Let's go, lock in, let's go, let's go. Good luck.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to introduce the players from both squads. Starting with the Oak Grove Tigers. Number 26, Fallon Moore. She can line up along the first base line. Number 16 is Lexi Locks. Number 15, Addie Reeves. Number 3, Ellie Ray. Number 2, Ashley Johnson. Number 13, Carly Glasscock. Number 21, Gracie Benster. Number 20, Avery Hankins. Number 11, Brooklyn Nix. Number 8, Ella Moody. Number 19, Jenna Simmons. Number 10, Ava Burrell. And number 6, Kinley Cox. Your Oak Grove Tigers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your Neville Tigers. Number 3, Austin Searles. Number 9, Michaela Clark. Number 10, Taylor James. Number 12, Paris Shelton. Number 13, Madison Shelby. Number 14, Caroline Doobie. Number 15, Emma Wilkinson. Number 16, Squirrel Specs. And number 21, Addison Ellerby. And now your starters for the Neville Tigers. Playing shortstop, number 2, L. Carter. In center field, number 6, Boogie Specs. Holding down left, number 4, Laney Mercer. Designated player tonight, number 22, KK Worsham. Behind the plate, number 23, Alice Rutledge. At third base, number 11, Bree Roberts. At first base, number 18, Sarah K. Elby. At second base, number 5, Lily Dozier. In right field, number 7, Stella Braddock. And our flex player in the circle today, number 8, Stormy Carter. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise to your feet. Remove one of your caps as we honor our nation by the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome, everybody, into tonight's broadcast of Neville Softball as the Oak Grove Tigers have traveled to Monroe here at the Paul McElroy Complex, Carl Smith Park, for a non-district matchup. I'm Stewart Shelby, maybe joined by Will Anders if I'm lucky at some point. And but you saw earlier, the Tigers honored their 5 senior players as it's senior night here at Neville High School. Those 5 are L. Carter, Stella Braddock, Sarah Kate Ellerby, KK Worsham, and Alice Rutledge. We'll be telling you a little bit more about those young ladies throughout our broadcast. But now we're down to business. Neville 12-14 on the year. taking on the team from, I believe, District 2A, Oak Grove Tigers, 15-10. Tigers trying to remain in that top 20, was it 24?
Yeah, 26 in softball, but the Lady Tigers sitting at 22 after their win last night against Ouachita, 9-0. So moving up. This is a big game for the Tigers. A lot of points on the line. Looking at 38 points, actually, with a win today for Neville. So,
yeah, go far. Tigers seem to be okay in that spot. We'll tell you a little bit more about it as we get going, but we're ready to go here as Ellie Ray, the Oak Grove left fielder, steps in. And Stormy Tartar in the circle for the Tigers. First pitch to Ellie, in there for a strike. Tigers defensively, Tartar in the circle. Behind the dish is the senior Alice Rutledge. At first base, another senior, Sarah Kate Ellerby. Second baseman's Lily Dozier. Over at third is Bree Roberts. The shortstop is Elle Carter. Out and left is Landy Mercer. The center fielder is Boogie Specs. And in right, you have Stella Braddock. KK Worsham is the designated player this evening. Good called strike on the inside corner. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ellie Ray. One-two pitch. Just a bit outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now, as we were looking through the Oak Grove schedule, a couple of big wins for the Tigers. I think they have a win over Sterlington this year.
A big 49-point win for the Oak Grove Lady Tigers. Coming off a win against Franklin Parish yesterday. So,
there's a quality ball club here. I mean, it's kind of Oak Grove Day at Neville as the softball team's playing here. Tennis team's taking on Oak Grove over across the way at Forsythe Tennis Courts. And the varsity baseball team, fresh off that 10-inning victory, as the changeup's going to get Ellie Ray. Nice change of pace. And the Tigers have retired the leadoff batter from Oak Grove.
Yeah, a long night last night at the Lou.
A great game, a 7-6 win over St. Frederick's. But now the Neville Varsity Tigers are over in Oak Grove playing baseball. They should be getting underway here shortly.
Yeah, Oak Grove, again, another good baseball team over there this year.
Ashley Johnson comes to the plate for Oak Grove, takes that pitch low for ball 1. Pitch catches the top part of the zone right there. Now 1-1. Two and 1.
There was some internet issues.
Yep, just bear with us here as we are in the black hole of wireless internet here at Carl Smith Field. Now 3-1. Called strike. Inside corner. Full count now on Ashley Johnson. Johnson gets a piece of that one, but it ends up in the glove of the Tiger catcher.
Now batting number 13, Carly.
Well, there's 2 gone.
Glasscock.
And we're here in the Sleepy Hollow top half inning. Sleepy Hollow in the corner of 9th and Louisville and Monroe.
A called strike on Carly Glasscock. Glasscock, sharp ground ball over to short. L. Carter scoops it up, throws it over to Ellerby, and the Oak Grove Tigers are retired in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Move to the Neville half of the first. No score here from Paul McElroy Complex. We'll be back right after this.
All right, guys, that's the game plan. I think it's a winner. And by the way, if we sell a bunch of cars a day, I'm taking y'all to the Waffle House. All right.
I guess it was about 1:30 when they came through those doors, and I was so excited because they came right down to my section.
The minute I saw Jim Taylor walk through that front door, I knew I had to get the order just right.
Seeing them come through those doors make me like them just that much more because they're just like one of us.
Bobby ordered a Texas bacon cheesesteak meal and a pecan waffle. This is their order right here. Jim Taylor Buick and Waffle House. Now that's a real baller move right there.
We're back. No score here from Carl Smith Field. L. Carter, Boogie Specs, Lenny Mercer due up for the Tigers. On senior night.
Defensively for Oak Grove, in left field, Ellie Ray. In center is Carly Glasscock. In right is Ava Burrell. At third base, Ashley Johnson.
A little
shortstop, Avery Hankins.
Play stop. It looks like a strap on one of the masks for Oak Grove has come out.
First base is Jenna Simmons. Kinley Cox on the mound. Gracie Binster behind the plate. First batter for the Tigers, your shortstop, senior L. Carter.
L. Carter leads things off for Neville. L, a slap hitter. Has to duck out of the way of that pitch from Kinley Cox. And Kinley Cox in the circle for Oak Grove. It's Gracie Binster behind the plate. I'll get the rest of the Oak Grove defense here after this pitch. Tries a bunt unsuccessfully. Over at first base is Jenna Simmons. The second baseman is Brooklyn Nix. Third base is Ashley Johnson. Shortstop's Avery Hankins. In left, you have Ellie Ray. The center fielder is Carly Glasscock. And in right field, you have Ava Burrell. Held down in the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes after that foul ball down the line. Another foul ball back in the screen. Now here's a 1-2 pitch. Ball lifted into right field. Right fielder underneath it. She's going to make the catch. And there's one gone.
Specs.
Now Boogie Specs is going to stand in. First pitch to Boogie's in there for a strike. Off-speed pitch misses away. Two balls and a strike. Now the Neville center fielder. Gotta check myself from saying Tiger, because there's two sets of Tigers.
A lot of Tigers everywhere tonight.
Neville up to bat. Now 3 balls and a strike to Boogie. The Williams Orthodontics bottom half of the first inning. High ball 4, and the Tigers have a runner aboard. And Boogie, she didn't get that name for nothing. She's pretty quick. Anytime you see Elle and Boogie get on base, they're normally moving pretty quick. We'll see what Coach Dozer decides to do here. Laney Mercer, Tiger left fielder at the plate. He squares to bunt. Takes one low. Boogie Specs safely slides into second base. They call out a strike on Laney. Now no balls and a strike. Tigers with a runner in scoring position. No strike. Right there at the bottom of the zone. Just a little too far out. And he lifts this one over to first base. First baseman for Oak Grove, Jenna Simmons, makes the easy catch.
Round number 2.
And now KK Worsham comes up. She's filling the designated player role. Took a perfect game into the 6th last night versus Washita. The Tigers were victorious 9-0 over in the Lions Den.
I think she just gave up one total hit.
Yeah, had a 9-0 shutout. As she takes that pitch low for ball 1.
I think that's next Oak Grove game will be against the Lady Lions. Lady Tigers will be back in action tomorrow.
Now they've got Tioga right here. We'll have that game for you as KK fouls that one into the Magnolias. Pitch bounces. Still stayed inside. 2 balls and a strike to KK. KK, another one of the Tigers seniors. Takes that pitch low and in. Now 3 balls and a strike to KK. KK said her favorite softball moment was going to the state tournament in Sulphur her sophomore year. We were down there. the state tournament in Sulphur. This KK hits this one off her the handle a little bit. The third baseman's going to come up, make the play, and that's going to do it for the Tigers here in the first. No runs, no hits, there were no errors. The Tigers leave a runner on base. No score after one. We'll be back with more softball here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nuke's, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nuke's Eatery.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." A beautiful day here in Forsythe Park. The Oak Grove Tigers traveled about an hour and a half down the road to face your Neville Tigers. Here as both teams getting prepared for respective LHSA playoffs.
I will say there's no easy way to get to Oak Grove, though.
No, there's not. But a school with a long list of athletic accomplishments. Gracie Benster going to lead off for Oak Grove here in the Sleepy Hollow top half of the second inning. Sleepy Hollow Furniture I'm talking about.
Corner 9th in Louisville and Monroe.
Patio furniture, home decor, and one of the best selections of premium mattresses in the Twin Cities.
Might have to go get me one.
You do. You look tired like all the time. Well, you might need to change your mattress.
That'll get the new groove in.
Let's see if Jolene can hook you up. There's a strike over the outside corner. 3 balls and a strike. Now on Benster. Change up. A little one hopper over to L. Tosses it to Ellerby, and there's one gone. Want to have some success against this Neville Tiger team, you might.
Don't hit it to L.
Don't hit it to L. She is a vacuum over there at shortstop.
I think she's got one of them ball magnets.
Avery Hankins now up, the shortstop for Oak Grove. It's that pitch from Stormy Tartar in there for a strike. I'm looking for you to expand on your ball magnet metaphor.
Oh, give me a second.
Hankins fouls this one back into the screen. 0-2.
Well, you know, Major League has different balls. You know, they different seams. Maybe instead of that rubber ball in the middle, they might put a little magnet in there, you know. She might have a magnet in that glove.
She could.
Somehow it always goes to her.
Here's the 0-2. Change up. Hankins did a good job of holding off on that pitch. Ball and 2 strikes with a count here. Two and 2. Well, if you want to watch a high school infielder, watch Elle Carter. Anticipate, she moves before the pitch. She's always ready for it as Hankins flies out to boogie in center field.
Hankins flies out.
And that's not just a softball shortstop. That's any fielder.
Next batter, Brooklyn. Nick.
Always wanting it, always.
Yeah, always expecting it.
And that's the key, especially at a spot like shortstop.
Let's see, Brooklyn Nix, the second baseman, comes in. You tell by the wide grip, and she runs towards the pitcher's circle. He's a slap hitter. The defensive.
Is that a shift?
I wouldn't call it a shift. You've got the second baseman, Lily Dozier, almost even. Well, shift work because the ball's hit right to Lily. She easily puts out Brooklyn Nix, and Oak Grove Tigers are retired in order for the second straight inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Move to the bottom half of the second. No score here from the Paul McElroy Complex. We'll be back with more softball right after this.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from and 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta rolls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
In between innings, we're going over the vast softball knowledge of Will Anders, who himself was a heck of a softball player in his days at Neville High School.
Unbelievable. I know the game from
Alice Rutledge, another Tiger senior, steps in. First pitch from Kinley Cox is low. Ball 1.
You could say I'm a savant at the game of softball.
You could say that. You'd be wrong, but you
correct.
could say that. All right. Alice, one of the Tiger seniors, honored here this evening. She's lettered 4 years here with Neville Tiger softball. She's going to attend Louisiana Tech. Plans to major in biology. Her favorite softball moment was going to Sulphur her sophomore year as well. She swings and gets a piece of that one. Now ball and 2 strikes to Alice. Good to see her back behind the plate. She had a few nagging injuries running around. She slaps this one to second. Brooklyn Nix up with it and over to first for out number 1.
Rhodes grabs the second. One away for the Tigers.
That's Bree Roberts' turn.
Bree Roberts.
Bree holding down third base for Neville this afternoon. Takes strike over the outside corner. Now 0-2 to Bree. 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Get us a press box cam here for the Family Solutions broadcast booth.
You don't want that?
And that way we can show Will getting into these softball cheers.
You know, if we did have a booth cam, I'll tell you one thing. I did dress 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row, yeah. You've
almost becoming a professional at this. That's just cleaning up.
Yeah. We both got the purple on tonight. You know, you got the LSU stuff.
They got Tulane tonight.
This ball popped up. First baseman's coming up. He's going to make the running catch. And Bree Roberts is retired.
Roberts pops out to the first baseman for out number 2.
It's Jenna Simmons over there at first for Oak Grove.
Plate, number 18, Sarah Kate Elby.
Now Sarah Kate Ellerby, another one of the Tiger seniors honored. She plans to attend LSU and major on the, or actually follow the old pre-dental track. She takes a strike right there. She's a 4-year honor roll member, 3-year Renaissance member, and a member of the Spanish Club. One of her favorite softball moments was watching Dozier jump the center field fence because he had flooded the field. That's that pitch outside.
That's never good.
She also has been running the Neville softball TikTok for the past 2 years. And just for everybody, she's passed that torch to Lainey Mercer.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lainey. 1-1 pitch is outside. 2 balls on the strike. What time is that LSU game? 6 o'clock?
I think so. I just got a little update.
Ellerby fouls that pitch out. A play.
I think they take on the Green Wave tonight. I think they're still number 1 in the nation.
From the latest Baseball America polls, this ball's hit well into center. And it's going to get down as the center fielder, Glasscock, can't come up with it. The sinking liner, and Ellerby is going to reach on the air. So another Tiger base runner here, this time with 2 outs. Lily Dozier coming to the plate.
Check that. Sarah Kate reaches on the plate.
Lily takes that pitch low for ball 1.
Batter now, Lily Dozier.
Lily hits a soft liner to first, and that's going to do it for the Tigers. No runs on no hits. There was 1 error. The Tigers leave 1 runner on base. Still no score after 2 complete. We'll be back with more softball right after this.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality, in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
We've gone through 2 innings here at the Paul McElroy Complex. Still no hits in this ball game. Ella Moody,
Leading off for the Tigers of Oak
a
Grove.
designated player for Oak Grove, is going to do her best to maybe change that. Here's the first pitch from Stormy Tartar. Sails outside for ball 1. Definitely a faster pace, Will, than the 10-inning contest we had last night.
I haven't seen a pickoff yet.
Well, yeah, you won't see one here as we continue the education of young Will into softball. Now 2-0 to Moody. But, yeah, a lot of pickoffs. I think, who was it?
Plummer had at least had 10 in that one.
Well, it was 7 in one at bat, and then he got 2 more in the next one. Now 3 balls and no strikes to Moody. Oak Grove hadn't had a runner on base. Here's a 3-0 pitch. That's a low ball 4.
Maybe the first base runner tonight for Oak Grove.
Very observant.
I knew something about softball.
Moody with the
All right, Jenna Simmons, the first baseman.
Jenna Simmons.
He takes a strike. Oak Grove in all black. You see that, even back in our day, you play Oak Grove or Franklin Parish, they would come in those all black uniforms. Today's a nice day. It's not one that you would mind wearing all black.
Had no wind today, though.
Yeah, those flags are just hanging right by the pole.
I think we had some rain expected this Thursday. Maybe. I didn't have time to check today.
Yeah, it's low chances. Is that pitch misses low? 2-1. Slight chances. Called time. A couple of the Neville players that inched out of the dugout. This ball ripped into left field, and it's going to be down for a base hit. Throw's going to come into third, and not only has Oak Grove got their first base runner, they get the first hit of the ball game here with the single to left by Simmons. Moody moves up to second. Now the 9-hole hitter, Ava Burrell.
Simmons with the base hit. Brings up number 10, Ava Burrell.
Once again, the old slap shift, we can call it. As the third base and second base players pop in. This one popped up to Bree. Infield fly is going to call the batter out. Bree catches it anyway. There's one gone.
Now batting Ellie Ray.
Her first at bat.
See how that infield fly kind of works out this inning, because last night the baseball team in that same situation got out of it. That ain't run scored.
Fly. A great ending. This ball lifted towards the fence, and it's going to get out of play. Here it bang off the top of the Oak Grove dugout. This time Ray tries to get a bunt down. Fouls it back. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, the old internet here at Carl Smith. Nice snag there by Rutledge. Keeps the runners at bay. Now ball and 2 strikes. You know, the issue here at Carl Smith Field here in Forsythe Park is that there's nobody living anywhere near. There's no sense. They run everything behind it. I've been trying to get internet here for a while as Tarter retires Ray by strikeout for the 2nd consecutive time.
I blame the river being up. Soaking them lines underneath the ground.
I don't think the problem is there's no lines underneath Riverside right here.
Well, there goes my solution.
Hey, it was a heck of an idea as that pitch is low to Ashley Johnson. Well, no pitch. It's high for ball 2. Pitch just misses the outside corner. Now it's 3-0. Four-pitch walk. It's going to load the bases as Johnson is issued a free pass.
Now pitching.
No, I don't know if it's a pitching
or no.
change. Chad Johnson's going to come out and talk to his pitcher, Stormy Tarter.
2 outs, bases loaded, and the batter is number 13.
Yeah, Carly Glasscock. She grounded out to short her first time up. Tigers will definitely take another ground ball over to Hill if they can get it.
Maybe that magnet will turn on right here.
Flip the switch.
Hey, where's it at? Yeah, I think this is the last week for softball.
Last week for softball. Softball pairing should be announced next Monday, I believe.
So I'll double check on that.
Follow us on all of our social media, Facebook and Twitter, at Neville Network on Twitter, or just search Neville Tiger Network on Facebook. We'll definitely keep you updated with all that as Glasscock swings through that pitch.
If you want
Tarter.
If you saw it today, shared that Cavante Turpin threw out the first pitch.
At the Rangers game, he certainly did.
I think he threw a strike and a backflip.
Yeah, he did do the backflip. We were looking for video of that. I was unable to locate it.
I think it's on the Rangers Twitter.
It might be on the Twitter. It was not on the Facebook.
No, it's not. They just posted some pictures.
Cavante living it up. Was that changeup? Froze Glasscock right there. Now she's down in the count of ball. 2 strikes.
I wouldn't mind, as a Rangers fan, I wouldn't mind them on the base paths.
No, definitely if they had courtesy runners. Ball gets away from Rutledge, but she got enough of it to keep it around the circle. Runners stay put. Now it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count on Glasscock. Tarter trying to get the Tigers in the dugout here. This is the Neville, well, both Tigers. Oak Grove Tigers.
All the Tigers will go to the dugout.
All the Tigers will go to the dugout. Here's a 2-2. Fouled back into the net. 2-2 pitch. Just misses the outside corner. That's a full count. Runners will be moving on this pitch. Nowhere to put Glasscock.
I was going to say something like that, but I didn't know if it was.
3-2's grounded towards Robert. She's going to walk over to third and step on the bag, and the Tigers have ended the threat here in the third. So Oak Grove gets no runs on one hit. There were no errors, and they leave 3 runners on base. Move to the bottom of the third. Still no score. We'll be back. More softball right after this.
Grounds to third.
You were an entrepreneur before you knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change. One thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Going to be Stella Braddock leading things off for Neville here in the bottom half of the third, bottom half of every inning. Brought to you by good friend Dr. Kevin Williams at Williams Orthodontics. Stella, another one of the Tigers seniors. Swings through that pitch for strike one. Stella's a 4-year Renaissance member of the National Honor Society, second team All-District in soccer this year. And a 4-year member of the honor roll there at Neville. There's a called strike, and now Stella down the count, 0-2. Stella said that these softball girls are some of the best friends she's ever made, and she's going to miss playing with them very much. Pitch a little bit low.
What was her favorite memory?
Little incident down in Tioga for a tournament as this ball is lifted. Foul. It's going to get down safely as Oak Grove defensive players ran out of room there by the third base wall. Stella's got a little pop. She's hit a couple of home runs here this year.
Yeah, last time I was here, I think she had one against Evangel in that big blowout win.
There's a 1-2 pitch, a little up and away. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Stella.
It's been a while since I've got to make it out to the old softball field.
Glad to have you. Stella lifts this one, can't get it over the head of the shortstop Avery Hankins. She'll line out for the first out for Neville here in the third.
Lined out short. One way here for the Tigers is L. Carter.
Now L. Carter comes to bat. L. Carter slaps this one foul. L, one of the top 20 Tigers. She had a 4.0 average throughout her 4 years at Neville. Member of the National Honor Society. She's first team All-District in soccer and softball. First team All-Parish in softball. First team All-Northeast Louisiana in softball and soccer as she slaps the Tigers' first hit through the right side. Carter's aboard with one away, and Boogie Specs coming up. Let's see, Louisiana Softball Coaches Association All-State team member, Sports Writers Association All-State team, and she was a Premier Girls Fast Pitch finalist in the All-American game last summer. Elle, as y'all know, is a ULM softball signee. She'll be playing for the Warhawks next year. As Boogie Specs squares to bunt, fouls it off. Elle was moving on that pitch. See a 1 pitch, swing and a miss. Boogie gets a piece of that one. Boogie has normal bat gloves, but she prefers the garden variety.
Oh, never noticed that.
Some old cowhide gloves. Done her pretty well here throughout her career at Neville. Takes that one low for a ball. There's a 1-2 pitch. We can't catch up to that one. And there's 2 gone.
Specs goes down swinging for out number 2. Next batter, Laney Mercer.
Now Laney Mercer steps in. A Neville left fielder flew out to first. Her first time up. Takes a strike over the outside corner. Oh, 1 lifted foul. I think that got over the Magnolias here.
It's about that time of year.
What? For the Magnolias to start blooming?
I think so.
Yeah, I can't wait. I got one in my yard.
I'm sure you love that by your pool.
It's pretty for a little while. As Elle takes off. She's going to have a stolen base. As the 0-2 pitch sails wide. Now another Tiger in scoring position with 2 outs. Two balls and 2 strikes.
I would check in on my freshman JV game, but I forgot to show Reagan Wise today how to run Game Changer.
And Cox is going to get Mercer with a high fastball, and that's going to retire the side for the Tigers. No runs on 1 hit or no errors, and they leave 1 runner on base. Still no score here from Carl Smith Field. We'll be back right after this.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Eason Portable Buildings is now Eason Manufacturing. New name, same quality service with almost 60 years experience serving the ArkLaMiss. And with Eason Manufacturing, quality is second to none. Buy pre-made from one of our many lots or custom order yours today. Choose your colors, choose your size. You design it, we build it. Eason Manufacturing, serving the ArkLaMiss since 1961.
And we're back here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Rolling into the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the fourth inning. Still no score here from the Paul McElroy Complex. Gracie Benster, Avery Hankins, and Brooklyn Nix due up for the Oak Grove Tigers. Benster grounded out to short in her only plate appearance.
First batter, Gracie Benster.
Pitch called a strike. Here's the 0-1. Well, the changeup. The outside corners starting to get popular again. No balls and 2 strikes.
Saw that a good bit last night. You know,
yeah,
hitting that edge. Like that corner piece.
Here's the 0-2. Tarter trying to take something off of that one. Stayed down in the dirt.
I did have a complaint.
A complaint?
Yeah. Need to quit smacking on air. Apparently I was smacking Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
When I was eating them nachos.
You were?
Yes, Franklin.
You were. 2-2 now on Benster.
But they were good.
They were. Nice pitch there from Tarter under the hands of Benster, and Benster goes down swinging for the first out of the inning.
Benster down swinging.
Avery Hankins. The Oak Grove shortstop flew out to center her last time up. She lines a shot past a diving L. Carter into left field. And Hankins has the second base hit for Oak Grove here this evening.
We'll let the infield move back in here. Getting ready for a little, probably slap hit here.
Hankins with the base hit to left.
Yep, Nix grounded out to end the second. The pitch from Tarter misses low. Two and 0 now on the Oak Grove second baseman. Nix pops this one up. L. Carter's there. There's 2 gone.
Nix popped out short. We're out number 2. Now batting Ella Moody.
Ella Moody, the designated player. Ella walked her last time up. She lifts this into right. Stella Braddock's there with a nice running catch, and that's going to do it for Oak Grove here in the fourth. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave 1 runner on base. Neville coming to bat. Still no score here from the Paul McElroy Complex. We'll be back after these messages.
We know you. You were the kid in the garage taking everything apart just to see how it worked. The teenager who stayed up late brainstorming and put it all in a business plan. You knew how to build a great team and then lead it. Origin helps entrepreneurs like you every day, from the corner of the garage to the corner office. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
If you've been injured in an accident, you could be compensated in several different areas. You may have personal physical injuries. You may have financial injuries. You may have lost wages. These are all things that we can put our experience to work for to help you here at Parker Alexander.
This is why I run.
KK Worsham will be first up for the Tigers. KK flew out to third. Her first time up. KK undecided on her school choice. She was escorted by her parents, Ray Lynn and Junior Worsham, here at the Senior Day festivities. Takes that pitch high for ball one. We called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And for the Tigers, number 22, KK Worsham.
Kinsley Cox still in the circle for Oak Grove. KK lifts this one into right field. Right fielder fighting the sun, but she hauls in that fly ball for out number 1.
Worsham flies to right. One way here.
You know, Cox
the Tigers' fourth.
really
Alice
has kept the Tigers, the Neville Tigers, off balance. Nobody's really gotten a sharp shot off that. L. Carter is really the only one that was able to poke one through for a base hit, but everything else hasn't been solid contact. Now, Alice Rutledge comes in to hopefully change that. Alice plans to go to Louisiana Tech, major in biology. She was escorted by her parents, Mimi and Mike Rutledge. Alice was all first team all district her sophomore year, second team her junior year. She's a member of the National Honor Society and a member of Renaissance and a 4-year honor roll member at Neville High School. She fouls that pitch off. Now down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Change up there from Cox, misses high. Now here's the 2-2 pitch. 3-2.
All right, I got a very dumb question for you,
right.
softball-wise.
You may get a dumb answer.
I'm just wondering why the corner outfielders are playing so close to the line.
Well, I would give you a my idea on that here as Alice swings through that pitch from Cox for the second out. Oak Grove is playing the lines a little bit more than I see most of the time, but
I thought that was just
you can have a rangy center fielder out there. They kind of know their pitchers, kind of where her misses are. I mean, it's just like any baseball defense, same deal. You're reading
shorter field too.
You got a shorter field, so you got there's not as much ground to cover. Bree Roberts swings through that pitch. It's going to even the count up, 1 ball and a strike.
Maybe that'll help some people at home.
Yep. Bree fouls this one off. Back into the Magnolias. Here's a 1-2. Low, 2-2. Bree, another Neville Tiger that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. She pops this one up. That's going to get out of play. Just over the net.
Thought it was about to hit the window.
Bree stays alive here. Another 2-2 pitch. It's going to hit Bree. Hard to hit that right leg on a right-handed batter from behind the batter. And that's what happened. And the Tigers
Roberts hit by the pitch.
have had a runner on base every inning.
Now with 2 away for the Tigers. Batter number 18, Sarah Kate Elby.
They got another one here with 2 outs, and Sarah Kate Ellerby, who reached on, who's a member of the Neville softball team. Well, now 1 ball, 2 strike count on the senior first baseman for Neville. Tigers trying to scratch a run. Ellerby stays alive. She fouls this one down the first baseline. Here's a 1-2. The changeup. Her changeup tends to die away from the right-hand hitter. Now, I wouldn't know how to solve that. Ellerby lines this one foul.
Good at bat here by Ellerby.
Two pitch, another foul ball. Cox once again. Ellerby has this. It gets down and gets past the right fielder. That's going to score a run. Roberts around third. She's going to score. And now Ellerby retreats back to second. But a sinking liner gets underneath the glove of Burrell out in right. And the Tigers are on the board. I'll give Saracade a double.
Ellerby with the base hit drives in the first run.
Tigers lead this one 1-0. And Lily Dozier stepping to the plate. Lily, a freshman, playing second base for the Tigers. Takes that pitch high. It's 1-1. Ellerby remains at second base with 2 outs for that RBI double. Dozier can't catch up to that one. It was 1-2. Dozier's going to go down on strikes, but the Tigers strike first here in the fourth. They get 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. And they leave 1 runner on base. After 4 complete, Neville 1, Oak Grove nothing. We'll be back. More Neville Tiger softball here on the network.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. With each season, traditions are passed down from one generation to the next. Much like one of our favorite pastimes, Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC, now in Monroe.
See there on the scoreboard, 1-0. Tigers after that Saracade Ellerby RBI double, and as we pan the outfield, you'll see some of the Tiger faithful out there in their tailgating spots. Softball team always well supported here at Carl Smith Field. Now we ease our way back to play. Stormy Tartar going to face Jenna Simmons.
First batter for Oak Grove.
First pitch to Jenna in there for a strike. Simmons has 1 of 2 hits for Oak Grove. She fouls that one into the stands. Well, no balls and 2 strikes here on the Oak Grove first baseman. Changeup pops up softly. Easy play for the third baseman, Bree Roberts.
Simmons popped out.
That changeup has been very effective for Tartar.
One way now, and batter Ava Burrell.
Ava Burrell flew out to third her first time up. See, she's that slap hitter and the old slap shift.
Pitch was low for a ball there.
Thanks, Will.
No problem. I was showing you a
We'll
text.
Go through.
I was correct, though.
Yep. 2-0 now on Burrell.
Coach Reagan Wise does not know how to
run the game change. Here's a 2-0. Burrell can't catch up to that one. 2-1. Now 3-1. The right fielder from Oak Grove. Well, we mentioned we'll be back on the air tomorrow as Tioga makes the trip up 165 to face off with Neville. Burrell lifts this one in the right. Stella Braddock is there. And there's 2 gone.
So you could call it a little non-district.
District foes, but a non-district matchup.
Yeah.
It's softball at the end. There's always a few little games that teams that know each other like to play. Back to the top of the lineup we go with Ellie Ray. She promptly lines a shot to center, but Boogie Specs is there. And the Oak Grove Tigers are retired in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Move to the Neville, half of the 5th. They lead Oak Grove 1-0. Stay with us.
Truck accidents are different from car accidents. With trucks, you've got federal regulations that may apply all over the land. You need an attorney who's experienced in handling these cases, who knows all those federal laws, and has years of experience fighting for our clients.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
This is why I run.
We got a tight one here at the Paul McElroy Complex. Neville leading Oak Grove 1-0. Stella Braddock steps in to Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. Respect her for that. Stella going to attend LSU, major in interior design next year. She was escorted by her parents, Lindsay and Brett Braddock. Stella takes that pitch low and inside for ball 1. Stella lined out to short, her only at bat. Is able to hold off on that one. Now ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Still gets a piece of that one. To 1 pitch, lifted foul, and it's going to get it into the Magnolias. Well, the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, full count. The Tigers have yet to get their leadoff batter on base to this point. But they will here. Stella takes ball 4. We're back to the top of the lineup, Mel Carter. L 1 for 2. She singled back in the 3rd. I mentioned L going to ULM rather. To play softball for them. She was escorted by her parents, Amanda and Cade Carter. Squares to bunt. Both Amanda and Cade, former Neville Tiger athletes. Amanda playing softball. Cade played football and baseball for the Tigers back in the early 90s. As that ball is popped up, Stella is going to be out at second. L popped up the bunt. Stella was on the move. Couldn't get back in time. And now there's 2 gone.
Just one of those unlucky plays. Trying to be aggressive there, but got to realize once that ball's in the air.
Yeah, you got to put the brakes on.
2 away now. Batter now is Specs.
So now 2 gone for Boogie. And nobody on. Pitch misses up in the zone.
Tulane leading LSU right now after 2. 1-0. Baseball team leading Oak Grove 2-1. In the top of the 4th.
2-0 now on Boogie. Three and 0. Boogie taking all the way right there. She takes a strike. Now Cox or Grove trying to retire the Tigers here in the 5th. Boogie chases that one a little outside the zone. Now full count with Neville center fielder. The 3-2 pitch, it's low. Boogie will walk for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Specs draws the 2-out walk. Bring up Laney Mercer.
Laney Mercer comes up 0 for 2. She's flown out and struck out. Boogie with some wheels. Stole a base the last time she was on back in the 1st. There goes Boogie on the first pitch. Ball's popped up into right field. Burrell's there. She's going to make the catch, and that's going to retire the side for the Tigers. So no runs on no hits. There were no errors, and the Tigers leave 1 on base here in the 5th. But they still lead Oak Grove 1-0. We move to the 6th when we return.
All right, guys, that's the game plan. I think it's a winner. And by the way, if we sell a bunch of cars a day, I'm taking y'all to the Waffle House.
All right.
I guess it was about 1:30 when they came through those doors, and I was so excited because they came right down to my section.
The minute I saw Jim Taylor walk through that front door, I knew I had to get the order just right.
Seeing them come through those doors makes me like them just that much more because they're just like one of us.
Bobby ordered a Texas bacon cheesesteak meal and a pecan waffle. This is their order right here.
Jim Taylor Buick and Waffle House. Now that's a real baller move right there.
It's going to be Ashley Johnson, Carly Glasscock, and Gracie Benster due up for Oak Grove here. The top of the 6th inning. They trailing Neville 1-0. Johnson 0 for 1. She struck out back in the first and walked in the third. Takes a strike the inside corner. And only once have the Oak Grove Tigers got the leadoff person on, and not going to happen here as Johnson flies out to Boogie in center field. There's one away.
Johnson flies out to center. One away for Carly Glasscock.
Glasscock 0 for 2. Grounded out to short. And ended the third with the fielder's choice. Changeup got away from Tartar.
What inning did we score in? Fifth? Fourth? Okay.
Here's a 1-0. 2-0. Three balls and no strikes on Glasscock. One out here in the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the 6th. A 4-pitch walk issued to Carly Glasscock. First time she's been on base this afternoon. And now Gracie Benster steps in, Oak Grove catcher. 0 for 2. She's grounded out to short and struck out. Pitch from Tartar. Misses low. Now the 1-0. Outside ball 2. There's a strike. See if Tartar can't find that control she's had pretty much this whole game here. Ball comes out a little low. Now 3 balls and 1 strike to Benster. Here's a 3-1 pitch. It's high, ball 4. Oak Grove's got a little something going here in the 6th. Coach Chad Johnson will be out to talk to his pitcher. Settled her down. Last time she got a little shaky. Back in the 3rd. That's the last time Oak Grove had multiple runners on base. Ended up getting out of that jam with no harm done. And now they got runners on first and second with 2 outs. And the shortstop, Avery Hankins, coming up. Yeah, 1 out, excuse me. But Hankins singled back in the 4th. She's 1 for 2, flew out to center. And her other at bat takes that one for a strike. See the Tiger outfielders swiping their face. The Nats have arrived here to Ouachita Parish.
That time of night or afternoon.
Pitch smothered by Alice behind the dish.
What's that old stuff they used at the old LSU baseball games? That Victoria's Secret? Oh, shoot.
Oh, the Amber Romance?
Oh, yes.
They've got some stuff that you don't have to smell like Victoria's Secret, as Hankins pops this one to center. Boogie Specs on the run, makes the catch. There's 2 gone.
Looks like we're going to have
We're going to have a runner on second, possibly.
Or a pinch hitter? 11.
Let's see. As Brooklyn Nix is due up.
Yeah, someone else is coming out here. That's going to be number...
Brooklyn Nix is number 11.
26?
It's 26. That's Fallon Moore. Going to pinch hit here for Nix.
Now batting for Oak Grove.
We will see if Fallon's going to go to second or not, or just be a pinch hit role. But right now, she steps to the plate with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Tarter trying to work herself out of another jam here in the 6th. Fires one by Moore for strike 1. Tarter rocks, fires. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and the Tigers are going to retire Oak Grove here in the 6th. No runs on no hits. There were no errors, and the Oak Grove Tigers leave 2 runners on base. Move to the bottom of the 6th. Tigers clinging to a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." Not much scoring in this one. As you see the line score on your screen, we've reached the bottom of the 6th. Due up for the Tigers is KK Worsham, Alice Rutledge, and Bree Roberts. KK looking for her first hit of the afternoon.
Bottom of the 6th inning, number 22, KK Worsham.
KK's flown out twice. He takes the first pitch, low and inside. Ball gets away from the catcher, Benster. And for those wondering, Brooklyn Nix back at second base for Oak Grove. KK, that's a fair ball. And it's going to get away from the first baseman. Not used to the old glare here at Paul McElroy Complex. The ball was stabbed. I don't know if we've got the replay up. Maybe. We'll see. But the third baseman, Ashley Johnson, knocks it down and throws it across. And Jenna Simmons, I feel your pain. I've been over there at this time of day on a baseball field, and she lost it in the sun.
She went to go grab some sunglasses there.
Yeah. So KK's going to reach on the error. It's unfortunate to call that an error, but an error nonetheless. She ends up at second, and now that is number 9 for
Michaela
Clark. Yeah, that's right. In there to run at second base for KK, and Alice Rutledge is at the plate. Alice fouls this one back out of play. Michaela doubles track athlete as well. Hard to do, play softball in track.
It's a busy schedule.
Busy schedule. I saw her, she was throwing the javelin as Alice squares to bunt. Michaela steals behind it.
Very good heads-up play there by Clark.
And Clark beats the throw into second. Now the Tigers with the runner at third and nobody out.
Yeah, she could see third baseman charging in. She saw she was about step for step with that shortstop there. Said, I'm going to go ahead and take this base here.
All right, here we go. 0-2 now on Alice. Tigers just need a deep fly ball right here, even maybe a ground ball as Oak Grove staying at normal depth. Anything past the pitcher should score the Speedy Clark. Alice holds up. As that pitch sails wide. Here's a 2-2. Ball 3. And that's been Cox's miss, up and away from the right-hander. Three-two. Same spot, up and away, and Rutledge is going to reach first with the walk.
Get a runner for her here.
Rutledge.
Courtesy runner.
Draws the walk, and it's being replaced on the bases by a courtesy runner,
That's number 3. Austin Searles going to run for Rutledge.
The batter, number 11, Bree Roberts.
Now Bree Roberts to the plate. She was hit by a pitch her last time up. 0 for 1 officially. Searles can run a bit herself. Wouldn't be surprised to see her going early here. And there she goes, and a shot underneath the glove of the Oak Grove shortstop. Clark has come in to score. Searles will end up at third, and Bree Roberts with an RBI double. She scored the only run up to that point for the Tigers, and now has driven in the second one.
Roberts with the nice run-scoring hit.
The Tigers have runners on second and third now.
Batter is Sarah Kate Ellerby.
For Sarah Kate Ellerby, and this one's grounded to short. The play is at first. Searles kind of checked up. That was one she should have gone.
Yeah, especially that
immediately. But either way, the shortstop never checked her at third, and she's going to come in to score easily. Bree Roberts ends up at third, and Ellerby has an RBI ground out for the first out. So now the Tiger lead is 3 to nothing.
Yeah, that's one of those plays. You know, that 64 read there.
Lily Dozier taps one to third. Throw over to first is in time, but Bree Roberts is going to slide in safely. So Lily Dozier with an RBI ground out. And the Tigers lead this one 4 to nothing.
Dozier grounds out for the second out.
Bree Roberts comes in to score her second run of the game.
Average does drive in another run for the Tigers.
And Stella Braddock coming to the plate now, nobody on and 2 outs here in the 6th. First pitch to Stella. Slides a little bit outside. Stella 0 for 1 with a walk. She walked back in the 5th. She lines a single into right as it drops in front of Burrell in right, and Stella Braddock keeps the inning alive with that single.
Braddock with a base hit.
We're back to the top of the lineup, and L. Carter. Carter 1 for 3. Last time up, he popped into that double play on the bunt. Don't think she'll be bunting right here. But she lines a shot to the shortstop Hankins. And Hankins makes the play, but the damage has been done. The Tigers score 4 on 2 hits. There was 1 error, and they leave 1 runner on base. Tigers 3 outs away from a win. We'll see if they can do it right after this.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
The Tigers plate 3, the bottom half of the 6th, and They now lead Oak Grove 4-0. Ella Moody, Jenna Simmons, and Ava Burrell due up for Oak Grove. Moody, the designated player, 0 for 1 with a walk. Flew out to left her last time up. Ella takes a strike there.
First batter for Oak Grove, Ella Moody.
Stormy Tartar still in the circle for the Tigers. And she's thrown a very good game to this point. Moody doesn't offer at that one. What you got, Will?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Ball just misses the outside corner. A hot shot. It's going to be through the middle for a base hit for Moody. The Oak Grove Tigers are not going to go down quietly here in the seventh.
Next batter is Jenna Simmons.
Jenna Simmons, 1 for 2. She singled back in the third and flew out to third in the fifth.
Oh, I was going to say the varsity baseball team's now leading Oak Grove 4-1 in the fifth. Had a 4-run fourth inning to take the lead.
I hate to assume anything, but I would assume that our tennis team probably took down Oak Grove today. That ball grounded up the middle. That could be 2. Dale Carter steps on second, fires it to first, and there's 2 away.
Yeah. Smart play there by Tartar to kind of let that ball go through to L.
Yeah. She'll take care of it. She got it. So unassisted, gets out Moody for the first out, and then Simmons out 6-3. And now Ava Burrell, the right fielder, steps in. She's 0 for 2. She's the last hope for Oak Grove here. 2 outs and nobody on. Burrell takes that pitch high for ball 1. We're polling the press box crew for our Origin Bank Player of the Game.
It might take me a minute to tally these votes.
We got a ballot box right there on the end. 2 balls and no strikes. As senior Alice Rutledge going to go out there and talk to her pitcher. All right, here's the 2-0 pitch. It's just a bit low. Now 3-0.
Tartar looking at her 95th pitch here.
Three 3-0's up and in. And a 4-pitch walk issued to Burrell and back to the top of the lineup. And Ellie Ray. Oak Grove left fielder struck out twice and flown out. 0 for 3
2-out walk. Back to the top.
this evening.
Ellie Ray.
2 strikeouts so far tonight.
3, actually, for Tartar. As she struck out Johnson, but...
No, I'm just with this batter.
Oh, with this batter. Yeah, 4-5. I'm looking here. 5 total for Tartar. Ground ball right back to Tartar. She has it. Throws over to Ellerby, and that's going to do it. Final score, Neville 4, Oak Grove nothing. The Tigers are victorious here on senior night. And if we look through there, you see seniors contributed a lot here for the Tigers. So I would, Bree Roberts scored a couple of times. She did drive in a run.
Yeah, she scored 2 runs tonight, had a good hit and RBI for her.
She had one of the hits. Stella Braddock with the hit.
Ellerby 2 for 3.
Ellerby was 2 for, she's 1 for 3. She reached on an error there, but she had a hit as well. Let's see, Elle Carter with the hit. KK Worsham hit the ball hard, reached on an error, and scored. So I would say the Origin Bank players of the game are the 5 young ladies that were honored before the game. That'd be Alice Rutledge, Sarah Kate Ellerby, KK Worsham, Stella Braddock, and Elle Carter. All 5 contributed to this Tiger win here tonight.
Congratulations on the Origin Bank player of the game.
All right, well, we'll be back on the air here with more Neville Tiger softball tomorrow night, as I believe that game's going to start around 5.
I think they have a JV game before that, maybe. I don't know.
But we'll check our social media, but we'll be on the air for that one. And also Thursday night, we'll be
back at
Empanada.
Senior night for baseball.
That's right, as the Tigers welcome
Claiborne Christian
to Empanada Field. So busy week here on the network, and playoffs to start next week.
Right around the corner.
So Tigers baseball may have a bye, so they might not be playing playoffs in the next week.
They'll have a bye, but again, this is a huge win for the Lady Tigers. Probably will boost them up again a
little bit,
some spots.
In the ratings.
Good,
that's right.
Good. I think that was a 35-point win today.
Yep.
So good win there by the Lady Tigers. One more big one tomorrow. Try to keep moving up them rankings.
That's right. All right. Well, for Will Anders, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night from Carl Smith Field at the Paul McElroy Complex. 4-0, your final. Neville over Oak Grove. We're glad you joined us here on the Neville Tiger Network, and we'll see you tomorrow.